We're also seeing some interesting stuff in the states, even as it relates to the most hurly-burly thing in national politics, right? Which is the legal problems of the Republican presidential frontrunner. We're going to have a little bit more on this coming up later on in the show. But even as former President Trump is charged federally for, among other things, allegedly overseeing a plot to sneak fake votes into the Electoral College count. The local Republicans who signed up to be those fake electors in 7 states, they are now facing an array of criminal investigations and in some cases charges themselves. In 3 states now, we have either overt confirmation or clear indication that the fake Republican electors are the subjects of open criminal investigations at the state level. That's Arizona, New Mexico, and Georgia. In one other state, in Wisconsin, the attorney general there won't say either way whether there's an open criminal investigation. In still another state, in Michigan, all 16 fake Republican electors have been now charged with felonies under state law. I mean, depending on how things proceed in all these other states, we're looking at potentially dozens of local Republican activists and minor officials, the Trumpiest of all, right? People who absolutely devoted to Donald Trump, who could be looking at felony criminal charges for their part in the fake elector scheme that the Trump campaign told them to carry out. There were 84 people who signed up to be fake electors. And just as it's possible to look at Donald Trump as the 1,090th defendant to be charged in the January 6th investigation, as ABC News' Jonathan Karl has been saying, I think we may also end up seeing Trump as the 85th person involved in the fake electors scheme to also face potential criminal liability for having jumped off that particularly ill-advised legal high dive. Everybody else is going to have to face trial for this stuff, but he's not? I mean, the way these things are being charged at the federal level, it really looks like what's going to happen on the fake electors thing in terms of criminal charges is going to happen in the individual states where Republicans tried to steal the vote this way. There are open, pending law enforcement decisions on this now in Wisconsin, in Arizona, in New Mexico, in Georgia, which means that part of the overthrow the election criminal liability saga is really worth watching, not just at the federal level, but in those individual states.